underestimate the work that goes into good video marketing or good video production in general.
Right.
And like, it's not just setting up some cameras. It's the audio engineering. It's knowing your audio. It's knowing your lighting. There's a bunch of lights that you can't see right now all around us. There's staging. There's editing. There's getting it in front of people, promotion, all of that if you actually want your video marketing to have a return on your investment. And people just don't see that. They just think, oh, it's easy to do a video. Like, we just make one, right? Like, no. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. Do you have any ways that you kind of like approach that conversation with some of your new clients?
Yeah, it's really tough. And actually, the pivot I've made in my company is that I've really stopped selling on video quality because people generally can't tell the difference. Unless you're one of these really big companies like AAA or someone or Coca-Cola. They're gonna be a little more resourceful with their budget, but when it comes to the companies that I deal with, these smaller medium-sized businesses, people really generally can't tell the difference between quality. So I stopped selling on quality and I try and sell on results. That's why I got into the whole marketing side of things, so we can actually go into the Google Analytics and the Facebook Analytics and show them the actual click-ins. And then, to the landing page, and I can actually hit them up and go, hey, I had Karen fill out the form, and, how was she? Was she a good Karen? Of course I go.
Yeah, good old Karen.
How was she a good client?
Yeah.
So you can specifically talk to that. That's kind of been the evolution, is to kind of get away from selling on quality, even though quality is very important. And also the strategy that you put into all that quality, from the very beginning, it starts with a script.
Yeah.
So the way you welcome your audience or capture their attention in these ads and all videos generally, it's all part of that strategy. And quality, eventually people, I've noticed once I got my clients going, they have started to notice a little bit of quality and point out what, is going on. Once they kind of have seen the behind the scenes, they kind of get a little in tune to that. But in general, it hasn't really affected the content and the message. Once the content's there, you're going to capture it whatever way you can, whether I got to go handheld and not be on a stabilizer or a tripod. You just kind of do what you got to do to capture the content nowadays, So that's kind of where it comes down to it with me. It's like, quality's important. I just can't sell on it anymore. I can't be like, my stuff's so much better looking than theirs. This is why you should pay more. It just doesn't correlate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how good looking it is. It matters, does it convert? Have people seen it? Do they watch it? Do they watch all of it? Or do they just keep scrolling past it?
Right.
How do you get their attention? And then how is it that you convert that attention? Exactly. And that's something that most people underestimate with video. And if they want to do video and video marketing well, is you need to know your audience. You need to know what they're interested in. Then you need to create content, video content specifically for them.
Right.
Something that's helpful or that is entertaining to them or whatever it is, whatever your business is. And then you have to get it in front of them. So like we can sit here and we can record great content or this conversation. It doesn't matter if we only post it once. Nobody's going to watch that. Maybe like your close friends and your family and people who like really support you and they cheer you on. They're like, hey, like go you. But really is if you really want to get in front of your audience is you have to do some paid promotion. You have to do some work for that and you have to be in it for the long run. And you can't just do that with one video. You need to do it consistently. I tell people is realistically, if you want to grow your influence in your social media without buying your followers, which I totally disagree with, because it's not going to get you anywhere.
Right.
And people know, and they judge you.
Oh,
and
they find out.
And you look
There's easy
bad.
ways to find out. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And so you have to get it in front of the right people, and you have to know that it takes slow growth at the beginning, and eventually you're going to build enough of an audience that eventually as you might be able to hit some faster growth.
Right.
And that's when you grow exponentially. But maybe you need to put out content for 3 months, for 6 months, for a year before you really start to develop some traction. Because you're going to learn as you do it as well. You're going to figure out what your audience likes, what they don't like, when to put in like direct sells or when to just do educational content. You'll figure out your cadence, but you have to do it. You have to commit to doing it.
That's the first step is the